our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayab that protects us and grants us blessings.
Wayab? Is that a god of some sort?
Sort of. We believe the Wayab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon hails from above.
Bajo
We
tierra.
hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to our Wayab to decipher its will. The Wayab know the past and can foresee the
Presentador, la
future.
2024.
Isn't that extraordinary?
Acá el 24, además, bien hechicero y por otra región. No, pero estoy hablando de las Olimpiadas de París.
Huh.
Ya acabaron.
Kachina, what are you doing here?
Ve, dime, ¿qué único está este personaje, por Dios?
Let me introduce you. This is Piquenle, the chief of our tribe.
Ese afro.
Chief, these two just arrived in
Esos
Natlan.
peines.
They're super accomplished adventurers.
Tres peines.
And they're
Uno
letting
no,
me stick by them
tres.
so I can learn a thing or two.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hello?
La vivita sana a su servicio.
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety's my responsibility, so I'll just come out and say it. I don't know how you met her, but I'm gonna need you to prove your identity.
¿Cómo la pruebo?
Whoa. There's no need for that, Chief. They're good people. I can feel it.
A feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents, Kachina.
No pasa nada, es normal que se preocupe.
How about, we show you our adventurer handbook? It's where all our previous travels are recorded.
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are kind of a mixed bag. I'd prefer something more reliable.
Ah, ok.
You're the Traveler, and you're Paimon, her familiar.
Como que familiar.
Paimon is a guide! Jeez, these rumors are getting out of control. Well, okay, maybe this one's not that bad. It does make you seem super powerful and mysterious, Traveler.
El familiar no suena tan mal, exacto. ¿Qué prefieres? ¿Que te digan su familiar, ladita flotante o comida de emergencia, comadre?
Wait,
Exacto.
is there something special about those names?
Soy heroína de Mondstadt, de Inazuma, de Liyue, de Fontaine y de Sumiro y pronto también de tu región, comadre.
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Learn well from her, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Like.
Really? To earn that kind of praise from the chief, you guys must be even stronger than I thought.
Ah, caray.
Apologies for not trusting your word.
Oh, don't worry about it. You were just doing your duty.
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can never be too careful. As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about to close? Why haven't you headed out yet?
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I'll catch up with them in a bit.
Pero la dejaron.
I may not be
No le
much of a fighter,
mientas.
but I am quick on my feet.
Ay, comadre.
Kachina's trying not to worry him, huh?
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If I did,
Que salvaste el
just tell me
Liyue.
where you left off, and I might be able to
Pues se
help
te
with the
olvida que
explanations.
luché contra los Sayal ese.
Let me think. I told them about
Luego,
the Waya.
obviamente me acuerdo
so
que me caí
now's the perfect
y
time
que
to
Shao
dive
me
into
cargó
ancient names. Good thing you're here,
y que me
Chief.
trajo al
I
palacio.
don't think I could explain it very well.
Y esta gran doña sacrificó su hermoso palacio. Y pues ganamos. Pero yo participé.
Oh,
Y
right.
recuerda que ahí está el palacio de Jade y Shao te tuvo que salvar. Mientras ninguna hacía todo. Pero yo participé, ¿vale?
Well,
Si no fuera por
Natlan
mí que
is a
busqué a
nation of
los...
heroes whose valiant deeds are
Que
preserved and
junté,
passed down
¿ok?
over
Junté tanto a
time
los humanos
in the form of stories.
como a los espíritus de Liyue, ¿vale?
You can think of an ancient name almost like
No se
a
hubieran
label
unido,
for
seguían
these
peleados.
stories. By mentioning an ancient name, we remind ourselves of the epic sagas of heroes past.
For example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name fought in 27 Night Warden Wars.
27 veces.
By the time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years old. Even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
¿Y por qué se heredan los nombres
Ancient
antiguos?
names allow us to preserve the stories of the past, but they're also much more
La
than
viajera,
that.
lo estás haciendo
Think of
bien,
an
igual te
ancient
estoy
name
haciendo
almost
todo.
like an heirloom passed down from generation to generation. Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Whoa, that black stone looks so mysterious. It's like
Una
there's
pluma de
something
obsidiana.
shiny inside it.
Parece una
The
pluma.
Wayab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear, and their deeds are then preserved within it. As time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of more and more bearers, and their value becomes even more profound. In turn, the accomplishments preserved within it serve as an inspiration for the next generation of successors.
Just like me. I'm still not sure why our Wayab chose me of all people. But if I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting, I probably would have given up a long time ago.
Es algo así como una especie de fortaleza mental.
Then you're saying this stone doesn't have any actual power? Like it's not gonna make Paimon super strong or smart?
None at all. And that is precisely how it exercises its unique value.
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs
Tuyo el
earned
poder de la piedra, claro,
or
tiene
given?
sentido. El mérito te lo dan porque de alguna manera tú tienes cierto talento que amerita que te den ese apellido, pero todavía no lo has descubierto, que es otra cosa.
Oh, Paimon gets it.
Ah.
If people start to ask those kinds of questions, the stories suddenly become a lot less
Claro, es
inspirational.
como, claro, eres súper poderosa gracias a que te escogieron.
Someone
Y
had
así
this
ya
to
no.
say about
O
ancient
sea, te
names.
escogieron porque eres algo especial.
Our forebears carved miracles into obsidian rock, yet future bearers looked upon them and saw strength.
Nuestros ancestros grabaron milagros en obsidiana, mas los herederos posteriores vieron fuerza al contemplar sus
The
milagros.
miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past become the breakthroughs of today. That's more or less the gist of it.
Los límites del ayer son el objetivo de hoy. Me gusta la frase. Los límites del ayer son el objetivo de hoy.
So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the Wayab's judgment after receiving an ancient name. As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and surpass yourself.
A ver, si el apellido significa resiliencia de esta doña, es porque tiene que ser bastante resiliente y va a haber muchas cosas en donde va a caer y se va a tener que volver a levantar.
Thank you, Chief. I'll get it together, just you watch. Well, it's getting late. I've got to get to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Oh, right. I'm not sure where you're headed, but mind taking a detour with me?
Is
Yes,
that where
no
the
problem.
pilgrimage is taking place?
Yep. And outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held.
¿Pero con Pyro estará allí?
Of course. She's the most important figure in the entire event.
Sounds like a plan then. Let's go!
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you, then I don't need to worry about your safety. Be on your way now.
All right, we're off. See you
Como,
later,
¿quién
Chief.
eres tú? ¿Qué quieres con mi cachina? Espérate. Eres la gran viajera de... claro, tú vete a donde quieras con cachina. Por supuesto que sí. Su cambio tan dramático.
I got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would happen if our destinations were different. Luckily, that's not the case. Or, well, I guess we just have to meet up after the tournament.
You sure it's okay you didn't tell the chief about your team?
Chief Pakal's a really nice guy. If he knew the truth, he might even ask to join me. But he's not as young as he used to be, and he's got some old injuries that still bother him. He's
Los
not
obstáculos
cut
de
out
ayer
for
son el
any
objetivo
more
de hoy. Qué buena
attempts.
frase. Anótala, Mariogo.
We'll
No,
find out
neta
what
sí me
really
gustaría
happened when he
incluso a
sees me
nivel de
compete.
sacarlo en una
I'm sure I'll get an
playera
earful for
o algo.
lying,
Está muy buena la
but
frase.
this is for the best.
Eres una persona muy entrañable.
Yeah, your teammates left you high and dry and you made sure they didn't feel guilty about it.
Que te dejaron tirada sin piedad. Paimon, por favor.
It's not their fault, really.
Deja de plantar
The
la
pilgrimage is
semilla
extremely important
del
to the people of
rencor.
Natland.
Siempre es la que saca todo ese tipo de temas.
We all grow up listening to stories about the heroes of the past and dream of becoming warriors with the strength to defend our nation. Not out of a selfish desire for glory, but to lend our strength to a greater cause. Anyway, don't worry about it for now. Once you witness the spectacle for yourself, maybe it'll all start to make more sense. It'll also be a great opportunity to experience our culture and history. Alright, time to leave our settlement. Let's head that way. Our last stop, the Statue of the Seven, is also in that direction. Let's go!
Carving waves!
Estoy tan
statue is
contenta.
so pretty.
¿Cómo
Is
esa
that what the
estatua es
Pyro Archon is like?
impresionante? Dijeron, sí, le estamos dando bastante singularidad a Morax.
You betcha. Beautiful,
Mabuika,
effortlessly
hold my
confident,
hands.
and
Hold
absolutely
my fire.
awesome.
Que yo lo hago mejor. Yish, ve nomás, qué hermosa estatua. Yo lo vi y me le quedé viendo así por mucho tiempo y digo, "Ah, está genial. No está
It didn't work
impresionante la
when you
estatua.
tried earlier either. Now we know that wasn't a fluke. What's going on here?
Huh? You can get elemental power from the Statue of the Seven?
Siempre lo he hecho así.
This would have been such a good opportunity to show Kachina how impressive you are. It's so weird that it's not working. There must be something about Natland.
Exacto.
Aw, I would have liked to see that.
Sorry, Kachina. We got your hopes up for nothing.
No, it's alright. If anything, I'm even more curious now. Were you really able to gain elemental powers just by touching the Statue of the Seven? That's something only vision bearers can use.
Sí, siempre ha sido así. Puedo hacerlo, aunque no entiendo muy bien cómo.
Could you show me? Only if you want to, I mean.
Ah, sí, claro,
No
disculpe,
pressure.
Irma.
Take it away, traveler.
Ah, aquí según vas a sacar el de todos. Porque el deber ser es que tiene el de todos los elementos, ¿no? Soy el avatar, es lo que pasa.
Wow! Different elemental powers! Wielded by a single person! I've never even heard of something like that! Let me give it a try!
No vas a poder, comadre.
Nope. Still just Geo.
El Geo es lo mejor de lo
I was
mejor que-
right! You
Geo y
really
el Electro
are
es lo mejor de
something
lo mejor que hay.
special!
Just wait until you hear about our previous adventures.
Geo porque mis personajes favoritos son Geo. Y Electro porque conforme a muchos tests que he hecho, soy Electro. So, yeah.
Ooh, what's that?
Ahorita te vuelvo a casar. Necesito más de tus cosas que sueltas para Mabuika. Digo, no para Mabuika, para Mualani. Siento yo que Mabuika también va a necesitar estos.
Oh, that's a cuckoo soar. They fly high and fast, and they're always full of energy.
Me recuerda cuando llegamos a Mondstadt.
Right? It's been ages since that day we first saw Dvalin. They've come so far.
Oh, before I forget, we've got a pretty long trek ahead of us, so here, take this. They look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. It's actually candy. My mom made them.
Oh,
I always bring a few when I know I'm gonna be out and about for a while. A little boost of
Hola,
sugar
Cero, ¿qué
can
tal?
really come in handy in a pinch.
Woo! Paimon loves candy. Thanks.
voy a probar uno si no te importa.
My pleasure, my pleasure. I've got all sorts of bits and bobs on me. I I'm sure they'll come in handy at some point.
Sobre mí, yo solo soy un producto de tu imaginación. Pero como que solo eres un producto de mi imaginación. ¿Qué pasó ahí? De una.
We've come a long way. How does a break sound?
Great idea! All this sightseeing is making Paimon hungry.
¿Qué tiene que ver una cosa con la otra?
Oh, are you all out of candy? I've got some more if you want. I've also got bread, drinks, fried rice, roasted apples.
¿Dónde los tienes guardados, comadre?
Whoa, you're practically a walking cafeteria!
Un restaurante con patas.
I just like bringing a lot of stuff with me. As my mom always says, it pays to be prepared. They only come in handy every so often. But hey, better late than never, right?
Nada de esto es real, despierta. No.
Huh? Is everything okay, traveler?
Sigo
Seems
pensando
like
en
you've
lo...
got something on your mind.
Sigo pensando en lo que ocurrió con la estatua de los 7.
Yeah, that was so weird. It has to mean something, don't you think?
Actually, you know what? It could be because our Archon is different from the rest.
¿Cómo que diferente?
Different how?
Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful beings known as gods.
And that's not the case in Natland?
Not at all. Every Pyro Archon in Natland was an ordinary person
¿Es
before
en
taking on the
serio?
role.
Ah, Mabuika entonces era humana.
Huh? A human serving as an Archon? Is that even possible?
Tal vez sea algo similar en el caso de Furina, o solo son más sentados en el tono divino. O lo mismo como lo que pasa con Kachina y como otros, heredan el nombre y entre el nombre está obviamente el nombre del arconte. Puede ser, ¿eh?
You find it hard to believe too,
Algo como
huh?
descendencia per se.
So that's not normal then? I guess I've just gotten used to how things are here in Natland.
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works. It can't be that easy for a human to become an Archon, right?
Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who can answer that. I do know this, though. Even after becoming the Pyro Archon, the person in the position still grows old and
Una
requires
persona que
rest.
aunque se convierta en arconte Pyro, seguirá envejeciendo y necesitando
The
descansar.
statue of the Seven may look a lot like our current Archon,
Sí, se parece
but
muchísimo.
that has to be a coincidence. Countless people have
No,
held
¿en
the
serio?
title over the
Una
years.
coincidencia. Porque se parecen mucho entre sí.
Oh, I should also mention, the pilgrimage is actually how we select the Pyro Archon. Anyone can claim the title, you just have to prove your strength.
¿En serio? Cualquier persona capaz de demostrar su fuerza puede convertirse en arconte Pyro.
So the contest is all about how strong you are.
That's right. We believe performance in battle is the most comprehensive test for a future Archon. Plus, when someone emerges victorious, it's hard to argue with the results. Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the tribe elders said they've never seen an Archon with such strength before.
Arconte Pyro tan fuerte. O puede ser algo similar como con Najida. El arma del arconte es una espada azteca. ¡Ah! ¡Qué maravilla! Mazahuitl, ¿no? El Mazahuitl. Y si es algo similar como a Najida, o sea, es la misma arconte Pyro, pero a diferencia, por ejemplo, de Najida, que tuvo que sacrificarse per se para renacer, este lo hace a cada rato, como un ave fénix. Que nace, crece, muere y revive de sus cenizas, como un ser humano nuevo, pero sigue siendo el mismo. Puede ser, ¿eh?
But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are tomorrow's breakthroughs. Our future Archons will go from strength to strength.
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human becoming an Archon thing for now. It's just, if she's really that strong, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for us? If we think back to what happened in Inazuma...
Su experiencia en Inazuma dependerá de la actitud que tenga con nosotros.
I wouldn't worry about it. Our Archon's a wonderful person and very welcoming to guests. I think you'll get along great.
Yo ya sé lo que pasa, pero obviamente no daré spoilers. ¡Ah!
You're
Sara!
right. It's not like we're
Sí, por
planning
favor,
on
no me
causing
hagas
trouble
spoilers, que estoy tratando de
either.
evitar todo lo que puedo.
It'll all work out. You'll meet her soon enough.
Alright, Paimon's just about ready to... Huh? What's that?
Oh, we call this a
Es que-
phlogiston chislet. Good things happen if you infuse it with phlogiston.
No, pues voy a probar.
Sorry to disappoint, but only people from Natland can use that power.
¿En serio fuercita solo puede una persona? O sea... Ay. No, pues no solo los del Atlas.
Whoa, wait! You can use it too? How?
Fue pan comido.
That was amazing! I don't even know what to say!
Wait, look behind you. Something's coming. What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get ready to fight?
We're fine. This here is Toto.
Socto.
Hiya, Toto. It's me, Kachina.
Catch me like... Ya sé. Es
Well,
todo lo
aren't
que
we
puedes bajar de
looking
cabeza.
lively today? Did the chisel floor you over here? Warm, isn't it?
Oh, so it was just a friendly saurian.
That's right. There's quite a few of them around here, and Toto's the friendliest and gentlest of the bunch. He's always hanging around these parts. I swear he does it just to show off to any outlanders that might come this way. Don't let his size fool you, though. He's just a big softie.
What does the crouching mean?
That's an invitation. He's offering us a ride.
Ah, bueno, pues darle las gracias por su amabilidad.
Paimon's not so sure about this. It's kind of scary, don't you think?
Miedo de que si tú vas a volar, buen punto.
Oh, good point. You guys have fun with that then. Paimon will just float alongside. Wow, the sightseeing is even better from up here.
La verdad que sí.
The higher the vantage point, the better the
Quiero subirme a un
view.
dinosaurio como ese.
Are you and Toto close, Kachina?
Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits, but the car we were using to transport them flipped over on our way back. Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all the berries and sunsettias and leave none left for me. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one, and even chased off a few other saurians looking to snatch a few for themselves. After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right side up again. I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and I was the one that named him Toto, actually. With the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Before I knew it, he was already this big.
Le agradezco mucho por los aperitivos. Sí.
Oh, look over there! That's our destination! The Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lift. It's an easy walk from here, so I say we head the rest of the way on foot. It'd be quite the trek for Toto otherwise.
That's true, especially considering his size. Well, see you later, Toto!
Luchamos.